Hey, ladies. Hi, Sherry. Hi, Janice. You survived the fireworks. You survived the non-parties. What did you guys do? What did you guys do? Did you drink alone? Did you drink with others? Did you hold your doggy's hand in case they got scared of the fireworks? Hey, Adria. Sherry was home. Thank you, Gail. Now, what was really surprising here, I think my memory is failing me. I think I'm really kind of losing it. um, I thought I thought we had every year a lot of fireworks on New Year's Eve. And now I think maybe I'm just confusing 4th of July because we actually didn't have all that much. We had them go off over the river, which is behind us, but they usually have them at various different parks around the city. And I'm thinking that that is not New Year's Eve I was thinking of. I think that's all 4th of July. So it was limited. Of course, you have the people popping them here and there, but not a really big deal. Busted didn't even jump on the couch. That's how tranquil it was around here. No bust on the couch. Yeah, Gail, it was very odd. I just thought that the whole atmosphere outside was very, very weird. I mean, not that I was looking forward to it or anything. It was just kind of off putting, like, wait a minute, there's something off here. That's okay. Buster was happy. I was happy. Everybody was happy. So, no big deal. Hi, Leslie. No big deal. So, I've been canvassing all my stuff. So, I went into the fabric, the room where I keep all my fabric. I call it the sewing room, although there's no sewing going on in there. It's just a little tomb there for my fabrics. So, um, I went through this one container that I have my fabrics that have to do with anything that has to do with like garden stuff, flowers, that kind of a thing. I think she is. I think Popo's going to be here. She didn't say she wasn't, so I'm assuming she is. uh, oh, she just left a message. She doesn't think she's going to be home in time. Okie dokie, no problem. Okay, so was that someone else talking to hold on. I just saw something pop up and I couldn't read it fast enough. Hold everything. Let me go to Facebook. Somebody made a comment in the group before I know what I'm talking about. I think they were talking to Susan. Oh no, it is Susan. Oh, that was an hour ago. Oh my gosh. That shows you how much I go to Facebook. Oh my god. So yeah, she probably won't be here tonight. Okay, so I went over and looked in my little bin there that has all my fabrics. And I came across some that I forgot I had. I was so excited I found them. And I decided that I was going to do something with them. Now, it was a large piece. I'll show you in a second. It's a large piece of fabric that I didn't want to cut down. It needed to be the size it was for the image so you could appreciate the image. So that size ended up going to be this size because this is going to be the back side of the journal. So you can see it's going to be quite large when it's done, but it's going to be fun. It's all about the fun this year, you guys. I'm just going to have fun. I'm not going to worry about does that look right? People going to like it. I don't care. If it's fun for me, it's right. So this is almost 10 across. You can see there's a 10 right there. And this is 12, so there's probably like half right there. So about 12, let's say 12 and a half by 10, which is gigantum, right? So I had some of the really thick board, so I covered these up with papers that I had. Most of these were already just printables that were printed out already. So I just collaged these with whatever I had, right? Right, right. I got one side done. I haven't done the other side because these are going to be the backs. So this was what I started off with. And then these are the fabrics. I had 4 of these large pieces, so I'm making 4 of these journals. So this one obviously is a humongous radish. And then I took some of my fabric that we played around with last year that has my bugs on there. And so there's the bugs. And then remember I had some of that fabric that was, I guess, sort of like a ledger or something. So I cut some little, I got some pieces here somewhere. Where is that big piece? It might be over. Oh, here it is. Hold on. You guys probably remember this from last year. Remember that piece? I put some of those in some fabric bundles that we did a while back. So I cut down one of the strips, one of these strips right there, and then cut some pieces parts and just put them right there. Anyway, so most of these things you guys will have already seen, but we haven't done anything with them together. Um, so then I just put a little ticking on the top and on the bottom. And then here's the collage on the front and the back of that particular one. Now this one, I had to put the other direction so the whole thing would fit. And these are seeds for carrots. Isn't that cute? It says the seed store. And then again, I put a couple of the bugs and a couple of pieces from the ledger. This one are beans, string beans. I've had to put it this way or else this would have been cut off with whatever I'm going to use for the binding. So it went in that direction. And again, some of the bugs and some of the ledger. And then this one is Tomato Sowing Seeds, a seed company. And obviously it's a big giant, kind of hard to see, huh? Big tomato here, big tomato there. And then this is the silhouette of a sewing machine. It must be the brand of the seed company or something. I'm not sure what, but if you try to look past this big sewing machine, you'll see 2 large tomatoes. It took me a while to focus in. I have to be honest. Well, wait, what's that? What's that black stuff? Oh yeah, that's the sewing machine. Hello. Okay, so these are going to be the covers. I have 4 of them. There's that. I've already started on the backs of these. I showed those to you. So we'll be doing the other side of the collage together. So that will be our little project for tonight. Right, Janice. I know it took a little while for that to register. I'm telling you, I'm getting slower by the day. It took me a while. And I couldn't see it, me just looking at it. And so lots of times what I do is I'll put my camera on so I can see it on the monitor, like when I'm doing other types of things, because I can see it better up on the monitor than being so close on top of it here. And when I put it up on the monitor, I go, oh, it's a sewing machine. I could not see it just sitting here on top of it. It's the oddest thing. Anyway. just in case you're wondering if you're losing it, hey, we're all losing it a little bit. Or a lot. Or a lot. I needed to use a few of these sheets. I think I need another one. I think I forgot to. I was using some of these ledger sheets, but I think I used most of the writing. I need to get another couple of pieces so I can pull those out. Okay, let me go get that right now. Right now. It's behind me somewhere. Let's see. Which one? One of these, ouch, my knee's coming. One of these, uh, whoa! Whatever ink was used, it really bleeds. So I can't use it like really for anything. Man, good thing my drink wasn't there. Oh my goodness. Let's see here. Yeah, these are the ones that bleed. I don't want that one. No way, Jose. Okay, these tend not to bleed. So this will be better. So then while I was putting this kind of sort of in my mind all together, another revelation came to my mind. I think I spoke to you guys. See this, I think this is the one that really bleeds. So let's toss that so I don't get confused. And so last time we were together, I was talking to you about, my inability to get organized for destashing. And then I was conflating destashing and putting kits together because after all, I've been doing these kits for 4 years, and that's just the way my brain's been working lately. So while I was getting the stuff together to do this, I had them all out on my table, and I had some stuff that was left over, but not enough if, like in the past, how I had traditionally done my kits. So then I had a revelation. Well, all that stuff right there, I would like to destash, right? But again, my brain with the kits, I couldn't get my head out of the kit mentality. So then I said, well, why don't I do like both at the same time? Destash, throw them in a little kit, because that's just the way my brain works. Why fight it? I was just frustrating myself. And if I only have 4, I only have 4. If I have 10, I have 10. But I'm not going to, go and make journals and, it's just going to be a kit. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I figured out I probably have, for this project that I'm working on, I'll show you a few of this stuff a little bit later, that I'm working on. I have enough leftover stuff for maybe about 10 or so. So, just keep that in mind. If you're into the fabrics I'm using and the basic theme that I'm doing, there will be about 10 of those available. Okay, so let's just tear this up a little bit. Yeah, Leslie, I'm just going to do me, right? Why fight it? I think that's, whoops, how would that go? I think for a lot of us, we see, okay, like for instance, there's a lot of new things happening in the in our little artsy world on YouTube, right? You have all these different people that are starting all these projects, and a lot of us, not me in the past, yes, but not now, get all gung-ho about wanting to get involved and start this journal and that journal, and you got like 15 different journals started, and you peter out after the first month. I used to be there. I used to do that. I don't do that no because I know myself. So so I just thought, you know, forget trying to do what everybody else does, and just do what makes you happy and be done with it. If you like writing in a journal every day, go for it. If you don't feel bad, because then you go and you try and start it, and what does it do? It just discourages you. What's the point? You're supposed to be having fun with your art, not getting discouraged. And what's the worst is you're discouraging yourself. It's bad enough when other people do it, but then when you do it to yourself, it's like, hello, you might be doing something wrong. And so for me, I was trying to do D-stashes the way everyone else does. Well, my brain doesn't work that way. And I was just frustrating myself. And it was like, what the heck is the point? Let's see. I have a few leftover papers here. And then we'll fill in the gaps. I don't know. Fill in the gaps. Oopsie. So what do you guys what are you guys going to be doing? Are you starting new projects? Have you decided you're going to finish projects that you already have started? You're not going to do any projects. You're just going to watch everyone else's projects. What is your art plan, or do you have one? I didn't have one till like it came to me today when I was putting this together. Oh wait, I have an idea. Oh, I start journals. Oh, cool. Do more slow stitching. I wanted to do the slow stitching so bad, but every time I go to hold the needle, it starts to get the tip of my fingers numb. You think something just so simple like that? No. Oh, just get through winter. Yeah. Adria, that's the good philosophy to have. Whatever you feel like doing, just do it. Brenda. You're so funny. I think I haven't done this in a long time. I want to do some art to put on my walls. I've gotten away from that, and I want to do a little bit of that again. It's like, I don't know how it is for you guys, but sometimes you start down a new path and you just kind of leave the old one away when it used to give you joy. So why not try to re-embrace it, I guess is what I'm saying. So that's what I want to try and do. I was Yesterday I was doing some measuring on the wall. My husband got all worried. What are you doing? And he worries from, our old days when, you know, we were remodeling. So we haven't done that in a long time since we finished this house. We haven't done a new, any new big project. So he gets afraid when he sees me with the measuring tape because his nickname for me from the old days when we did all that is Sledgehammer Rosie because I would go into a new place or something, and I'd say, I think we need a doorway here. Bang, hit it with the sledgehammer. so, so when he saw me with the measuring tape, I think his heart skipped a beat. No, where's the sledgehammer? Oh gosh. I said, no, no, no. I'm just trying to figure what size of a painting I could put there. What size of a painting? But he panicked. He panicked. Hey, Jamie. Oh, I'm glad you're feeling better. Oh, man. Yeah, that would be pretty crazy. Being sick that long. Oh, oh. All right, I need some more color. These are all kind of drabby. So it's been pretty pleasant, the weather. The sun was out. I think it was in its 50s. But starting on Monday, um, it's going to drop down into the teens at night. Right now, it's been in the 40s, and we're going to get a really cold snap there for a while. Well, that's kind of dreary too, isn't it? There's no color there. What are you doing, Rosemary? At least there's a little bit of color. So we had to make sure that all of our pipes were covered and all that kind of good stuff. So we're all set. We're ready to go. We are ready to go. So anyway, I don't know what the technical thickness of this is, but it's pretty thick, guys. It's like the backing of, the a big thing of watercolor paper. It's pretty thick. Hey, Deb. I'm solo tonight, so I'm not noticing everybody. If you have something to bring to my attention, make sure you put it in big caps, or else it's just gonna just go past. Oopsie. Slip and slide time. Okay, now that's a pretty green, but it's still not very bright, is it? Not really. Okay, let's find something else. We need a different color. We need some color. Ooh, some of this? No. That looks kind of cute there, but huh, I don't know. It just looks. It needs like real color. Maybe I don't have any printed real color I can use. Nope, that's just, oh dear. Maybe something like that, maybe. I don't know. I do not know what the problem is, but there is definitely a problem. I typed in my zip code for art classes in my area, thinking maybe there's some that I just, somehow I missed. There is nothing, guys. It's unbelievable. Nothing at all. I so wanted to take an in-person class. I just don't think it's going to happen. I like to see the date. I just don't think it's going to happen. There we go. I watched this show the other day. For some reason, the whole show just made me giggle. It's a show, I think, now I can't remember if it's Netflix or Hulu. I get them confused. I have them both. But it's with Ted Danson. Any of you guys know which one I'm talking about? Anybody? Anybody? Okay, well, okay, we're starting to get a little bit of color. Yes, Gail, that's it. Is that on Hulu or where? No, he's not a doctor. He's kind of a undercover spy. Hulu, okay. Yeah, it's kind of cute. And for those of you that have recently, had ill spouses or have lost spouses, just a little trigger warning because it deals with aging and, you know, the inevitabilities of life. But it is a comedy, but it has serious undertones. But it's really cute. Just want to forewarn you. Okay. Netflix. Okay, thanks, Deb. Yeah, it has a full season in there. I think I forget the date, but I think it's next this month. Maybe the new season starts. So, and I found out that it's based on a true story. I forget which country it was. I can't remember if it was Brazil or Argentina, somewhere in South America, where, oops, where the gentleman answered the ad just like the character does in the show, except he was enlisted to go and find out about abuse, and he was 85 years old when he took on that job. Okay, so that's done for now until I want to add more stuff. I might have to put a little bit of color over there. So, oh, I know what I'll do. I have these. Hold everything. What did I do with them? Okay, concentrate, Rose. Oh, here they are. Never mind. Okay, let me put. This is colorful. There somewhere. Man. Man. Oh, thank you, Linda. And anything that anybody bought, it's all been sent out. If you bought it as of yesterday. Of course, anything out today hasn't gone. I got my first two sales of 2025. Very exciting. One was like 5 minutes after bing, right after the hour. Going Dutch. Going Dutch. Got to make sure that I'm not doing it upside down backwards. I've done that before. Let's just put this puppy and then fill it in. Why don't we do that? That way it won't take forever. And then I was watching Matlock. I don't know if that one's already over for the season or I'm just behind because I watch it online. I think that's on what, CBS? I can't remember. I watch it on some streaming platform. I don't remember even where I watch it. Yay! Auntie's here. Hello, hello. All right. Now that's bright, so we can put some boring colors now. The boring will be okay. Where'd those boring ones go? Okay, this one is a little on the boring side. Put that right there. High potential. Never heard of that one. That must be on TV. I don't have cable. Well, I think I like numbers there. I'm noticing here that almost everything has all these yellow undertones that I have left. They all do. What did I do? It's probably all the ones I eliminated. I used all the other colors on everything else. And then I was left like with the same colors. How funny. Okay, let's see. Do you hear my stomach gurgling? It sounds loud to me. Oh, Auntie, come up with a new explanation why you got goofy stuff being written all the time. You know we live for them. Oh, she's not home yet, Auntie. Susan was out and about. And she wasn't sure she was going to get back in time. So she left me here floundering. Oh, that looks nice. We just put that right there. That right there. How rude. She's probably at her mom's. She's been spending time. And it was so funny when I was watching that show with Ted Danson. First thing that came to mind was Susan's mom. Because she recently went into a assisted living. And I could just imagine her. I mean, I don't know anything about her mom in that respect. But it just seemed like it was. I could imagine her running around doing all the spy stuff that Ted Danson was doing. And then reporting back to Susan, and Susan just rolling her eyes. Mom! I have a whole storyline going with them. Okay, let's put that down first, I think, is the way to do it. Yeah, she is trying to keep her mom supplied with books. I told her, ask for some book reports. That way you know if she's really reading them, and that will take up more of her time. So you don't have to get so many. I said, how do you know she's really reading them? Yeah, Deb, that's what we told her. She needs to do that. I think Susan just secretly enjoys doing stuff for her mom. She's a good daughter. She just likes to complain, but I think she likes to do it. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. Put that right there, maybe. Lots of yellow. Start a murder club. Oh no, what does that mean? Let's see. What? Oh my gosh, more yellow. Jeez Louise. Hi, Ellie. Oops, that was a mess. True crime. Oh, Brenda, that's what Susan knows every case. I don't know if she knows the back ones, but she knows all the current ones, that's for sure. So we need a little bug there to brighten it up. That's what I think it needs. Let's see. Something that isn't yellow. Oh. This has got a nice blue. That'll look pretty. That'll show up. Okay, so I'll go get some of the samples of what will be in those little D-stash kits. I don't know what to call them. I thought I should call them Not Your Mama's caboodles. Not Your Mama's caboodles. Okay, I just got glue on there and kind of made a mess out of that. Okay, let me get my scissors. Ouch! Where'd my big scissors go? Uh-oh. I don't know where my big scissors are. Where? Oh, they're probably on the table. Okay. 2 down, 2 to go. I'm trying to catch up on. I think the driver in that vehicle at Las Vegas, he died. He was in the vehicle when it caught on fire. So I do think they reported that he did die. Gail, it was so funny. My husband, we were, I don't know what we were talking about. And he says, well, I guess I'm just going to stay in the house and not leave the house anymore. Everything can be delivered. I've been everywhere I want to go, so. I said, you do that, dear. That'll save us money. Stay home, save some money. Oh gosh, yellow undertones again. What's a person to do? I was running around yesterday with practically a flat tire. I was sitting in the parking lot, and this gentleman came to approach me on my window, and of course I immediately think all the wrong things, like, oh no, he wants to rob me. No, he taps on the door. I rolled down my window. Yes. He goes, I think you're kind of low in your tire back there. I go, what? Oh, now this is classic. Okay, so 2 seconds before he tells me that my tire is low, I think he's after something, right? The second he says your tire is low, that goes out of my head. I jump out of the car to look at the tire. And what if he was after something? He got me out of the car. Fortunately, my tire was low. So, but you get my drift, right? It's like, okay, you totally went 100% against your instincts. And then just boom, there you were. Not as smart as you think you are. Not quite as smart. We have an old vehicle, Gail. My vehicle tells me nothing. My vehicle does not tell me. And if it does, I don't know where it tells me. That's just the way it is between me and my truck. I run around in my truck. I have an old truck. My husband's always saying, you want a new car or a new vehicle? No, no. There's nothing wrong with my truck. I love zipping around in my little old truck. Okay, Janice, get me one too. Little Kyoki coffee. Okay, I think that's going to go nicely right there. I almost went on last night because, like I said, it was awfully quiet. I didn't have the firecrackers and stuff I was expecting. So I thought, oh, maybe I'll go on. And then I thought, I don't really have nothing to do. What am I going to do if I go on? It'll just be Janice and me. Everybody else would probably be asleep. Yeah, Gail was in bed. See, all you troublemakers wouldn't have been there, so. Oh, see, I forgot the ladies were on. I should have just gone over there and joined all you guys. I'm so out of touch. I'm telling you guys. I think what it is I'm subscribed to too many people and I get too many notifications. So I get to the point that I don't even pay attention anymore. So maybe I just need to unsubscribe to a bunch of people. And that way the notification will mean something to me. Bye, Jamie. I'm so glad you're feeling a little better. Sheesh. Okay, let's see. More yellow, I know. All I got left. I got to use what I got. I got to use what I got, ladies. Uh-oh. Oh, it's hay time. Oh, no. Hey, Linda. Hey, everybody. Oh. All of the regulars. How exciting. Come on, somebody up there in the peanut gallery that's not saying nothing, at least say hello so we know you're there. Come on. I know you can do it. I know you can do it. Let's see who comes out first. Let's put this there. No, that's not going to work either. Yeah, it's a little more balanced. Come on. Who's brave enough to come out of the peanut gallery to say hey? Oh, Vivian was already here. She's not in the peanut gallery. Come on. Somebody. Aw, what's wrong with your puppies? Hey! Hey! Hello there, Missy. Oh, how sweet. Sweet. I love it. Anyone else? I'm happy with one. I'm so happy with one. It makes you special. You're one of the special ladies. Yay! Yay! Love it. Okay, here we go. I always wonder who's up in the peanut gallery, you know? I know there's people there. And I know a few of you have reached out and told me that you're watching on the TV. So I guess the way your setup is, you can't chat when you're on the TV. I guess that's how it works. So they let me know that they were watching, but they couldn't chit chat. I guess that's how that works. Wendy! Wendy came out to get her little raisinets. Yay! She came out from the balcony, went down, bought her raisinets. Now she's going to go back and chew on them. Wonderful. Oh. Hey, Lucy. Susan's not here tonight. That's why it sounds very quiet. That's why it's so quiet. Definitely so. Gonna have to give that lady a raise. I saw this little cartoon. Not a cartoon. It's just a thing on. I don't know if it was a short, if it was on TikTok. I don't know where it was. To tell you the truth, it just popped up on my phone, and I went and sent it to Susan. It's showing. I'm gonna mess it up for sure, but it's showing this man hugging his dog. He's on a chair and he's hugging his dog, real intently, and he's all sad, and he says that his dog, she bit his wife, and that they were going to have to put her down, and he's there hugging her, hugging the dog, and the next scene, they show the man pulling his wife out on a blanket on the ground, dragging her out. The wife had to go. There's no way it could have been the dog's fault. I could see that happening at Susan's house. Oh, the dog bit Betty. dragging Betty out. She's got to go. Okay, we're getting there. It seems like it's taking forever. More yellow. Here's a little bit of green. Yay. Right, Ellie? See, I wasn't that far off, was I? You guys could see her doing that. Oh, man, almost too short. We'll make it work. We'll make it work. I still have, I made a whole bunch when I made those avocado grungy packs. So there's still some in there if anybody's hesitating. Because I see that there's like, last time I looked, there was like 12 or 13 people that have it in their cart. I think I've got, I'm not sure, I think I might have 8 more left. Okay, what else do we have here? Oh, I forgot I had all that. Okay, now that's a big bug. It might be a little too, it might be a little too big. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, but this, well, it's green, but it looks yellow again. Man. Okay. Yeah, that's too big. Too big. Let's put. Let's get some color. Blue. There we go. Get some color on there. And then we just got to fill in that little patch right there. I don't know about you guys. Go look at any of the prints that you have that have to do with gardening, and everything's yellow. I didn't really notice that until I started doing this. Even this background, yellow. Jeez Louise. Oh, but that's too much the same size now. See, I don't like when that happens. To stagger it that way, I guess. Okay. Let me put that on top. I'll put that on top. There, I'll put that right there. Okay. I'm going to have a D-stash of journals. I don't know when I'm going to do that. I don't know if I'm going to do that tomorrow or next week or when. But I got some I've been having sitting around for a while. Not knowing if I wanted to sell or whatever, but I want to get rid of everything and start fresh. So I have room for new stuff. Okay. So when that dries, I got to trim that. We got one more to do. One more. Oh my gosh. Hey, Joyce. Okay. Do we want a big bug or not? I think it's a little too big. And not everybody likes a bug, so I have to keep the bug small for you, like you non-bug people. Okay, I think that's pretty. Let's start with that nice big one right there. Oh, Lucy's got a D-stash too. Hello. Okay, put that right there. Ouch, ouch, ouch. I'm starting to run low on that. It seemed to last a long time, though. The dogs behind us, the house behind us, they escaped yesterday. They dug a hole under the fence, and then they wanted to come in our yard. And we're going, I don't think so. I was getting ready to go out, and I opened up the gate, and here they come running into the yard. Fortunately, my dogs are in the house. I said, no, buddies. I think you guys need to go back into your house. All the dogs want to live in our yard. My husband says, they see a good thing. I mean, they know a good thing when they see it. They know our dogs have an easy life. You know, we want to retire over there with the Morrises. Need some dark stuff again. I might have to actually print something. Okay. Again, you got yellow there. Oh my gosh. And so my husband went to the front door to tell the people their dog was gone, but they didn't answer the door. We don't know if they weren't there or they just didn't answer. They're kind of goofy people. So with what we thought was going to be, you know, a lot of firecrackers last night, he called up the animal control because we didn't want them to get scared and running out in the street and hurt themselves and everything. So she came by and Richard told him that, you know, about a year ago, we had a call because the dogs were running all over the place and we didn't want them to get hurt. And the people were gone at that time, at that point. So anyway, so he says, you guys might have a phone number or something. And so she checked the records and they did have a number from the last call they did. So she called him up and told him, you know, hey, your dogs are all over the place. So they sent some relative over to put them back in and try to fill up that gap where they got out of. So at least they were safe and sound for the night, you know. Crazy dogs. But you know how some dogs, they get really frightened and they could really hurt themselves. Okay. I need another color of something. Let's see. And see, and this is even, well, it's orange, it's not yellow. Yeah, I can put a little strip of that somewhere, brighten it up. Let's do that. Oh, I saw the word scavenger hunt up there. Who's on a scavenger hunt? Have you guys ever been on I don't know what they're really called, but I call it a road scavenger hunt. There's a name for it. I forget what it's called. But you start, I guess, the scavenger rally or something like that. Anyway, you all start off at this particular point. They hand you a package. You're in your vehicle. They hand you a package, and then you follow all the directions, and hopefully you end up where you're supposed to end up based on all the clues you get along the way if you find them and if you can follow the clues in the packet. Has anybody done anything like that? If you ever get a chance to do it, do it. It is so much fun. It's a little frustrating, but so much fun. You have to really get along with your partner. or, or there might be a little murder involved. You really got to get along with your partner and make sure it's not your spouse. Just make sure it's not your spouse. Make it be somebody you have to show a little extra respect for. Because it's going to be needed. Trust me. But it's so much fun. I would encourage anybody to do that. Not on a road trip. Yeah, exactly. You have to just get one of your best buddies that you can really be yourself with, and where, even if you scream and holler at each other, you'll still be friends afterwards. But they're a lot of fun. And it really, I really admire the people that make it up because it's so intricate. And and it has to be flawless or you nobody will end up at the end point, right? So your instructions have to be flawless. And it's just a matter if you're smart enough as the participant to figure it out. And then if you give up, there's an envelope in the back of the packet that tells you the end place, so that you can at least show up and enjoy the picnic. Because the ones that offer the rally, there's usually, something cool at the other end. You get to eat or something. So the one that we did, it was At the time, I had a Corvette, and the rally was put together by some organization, and it was for Corvette owners only. So we were like maniacs. You just saw Corvettes everywhere, making U-turns and circles and backing up and waving at each other like, "Are you lost too?" Yes. Wow, wow, wow. So we were a bunch of idiots going all over the place. And this is when I lived in California, and the people that put it together were so smart that if you made a mistake or misread or something totally obviously wrong on your part, you'd be ending up going in the wrong direction. And there was people we ended up going the wrong direction. We had people that were going the wrong direction too. There was a whole bunch of cars going the way we were going, and it wasn't like they were following us. It was just they were following the instructions. And because they misread something or something, I can't remember the exact details, but it was an obvious ploy on the people's part that created it, that it would be very easy for you to make a mistake at a certain part. And if you did that mistake, you went down the rabbit hole the wrong way the whole way, and you never ended up anywhere. Oh my gosh, but it was so much fun. So much fun. We ended up going up a mountain where we weren't supposed to go. And there we were all going up to this mountain. And then the mountain we were going up, it was, a windy place. So there was no place to turn around. So that meant you had to go all the way to the end. And this was a timed event too, Yeah, that was crazy. Crazy fun. If you do something like that to have fun, you can't be somebody that takes it seriously. You can't be one of those people that has to be a winner all the time, right? Because then you just get frustrated because they are messing with you. But if you have a good sense of humor, you're just there to have fun, it's really a fun thing to do. Okay. Maybe put that right there, and then I can fill in the gap there and there. Yeah, hello. I think that'll work. So well, thank you for asking, Auntie. I'm collaging these backs to these large garden themed journals, and this is the last one. So then I'll show you what I've done. Well, all you people have been having fun chit-chatting. I've been having fun gluing. And this is the last one because I'm getting tired of gluing. Well, my hand's getting tired of gluing. Let's put it that way. Must be starting to get cool out there. My heater just turned on. Okay, let that dry. Let me go put this in some water and I'll be back and we will recap what we just did and what I'm going to do with it. Ouch. If my knee cooperates. Oh, ow. I sat too long. It doesn't want to move. Okay, now where'd those go? Where are the ones I already did? Where'd they go? Oh, there they are. Okay, let's get all this mess together in one spot. Okay, so these are going to be the covers to these garden journals. They're going to be kind of grungy garden journals. And these are fabric. Did I mention that? Yeah. These are all fabric. And then I put some of my fabric bugs on there. And then some pieces from the a ledger. It was a fabric that printed out looking like ledger. So, and then the inside was collaged. And then this one are some radishes. Woo! Radishes. Some more bugs. More ledger. And these are some pretty fat carrots, if you ask me. Pretty fat. Yeah. String beans with some bugs. So there's 4 of them. And I mentioned before, that's the only 4 I had of these large ones. So I figured I wanted to make a journal out of them. And then what you saw me doing tonight are going to be the back covers once these all dry up. So those will be back here. Uh-oh, there's 2 of them. Where's the other one? Did I forget to do one? We're supposed to be doing how many? 4. Here's 2. Uh-oh. 2, 3. Oh, there's the other one. It fell back here. I just have to trim it off after it's dry. And then this last one that we did. So those will be the back covers. And then I've got some of the signatures already put together. And on the spine, I'm sure you guys, those of you that have been here forever, you're going to remember these. Those large, well, these are the stuff I'm going to put in the kit. I'm going to stop using the word kit in the bundle. It's just a bundle. It's just a bundle. I'm putting some of this fabric in there. I have some leftover pieces of these. Those will go in there random. Remember these cloth ledger pieces that I had? So I'm going to use these when I bind these together, for the spine. So this is going to be the spine on these journals, and I had enough to put them here in the bundle. So each one will get a spine. They'll all be, they're different. So you'll get they'll all have a different one. And then to use as trim as I did on these, I'm putting some ticking in there. And I had this, it's a pink, but I put it in coffee, and it comes out really cool and grungy, because I know pink is not the favorite color of people. But anyway, you're going to get a piece of that. You're going to get a chunk of the bugs, the ones that, let's see, the fabric ones that I used here on the cover. You're going to get a chunk of that. And then you're going to get this large piece. If you want to make your whole cover or a large piece of your cover with that, you're going to get a chunk of that. And then, of course, a whole bunch of other stuff that I end up finding. So what I'm doing is, as I put those 4 journals together, whatever I pull out and I don't use, then I'm going to throw on to these piles. I have 10 of these, so they'll be just thrown on there, and that's what will be in the bundle. All right, so you guys know ahead of time first that there will be a bundle. Oh, and then, oh, excuse me, I forgot the main course. As I mentioned, of these really cool covers here, I only had 4 of these big ones. But what I did have, which will be included in this, I'm already forgetting what my plan was. I have these. Aren't these adorable? Oh, they're so cute. Anyway, it's the small version. See, that's the big one you just saw. That's the other one we did. The carrot one. And where's the other one? Where's the tomato? I don't see the tomato one. Well, there is a tomato, but it isn't the one that I did. Anyway, so let me see how many I have of these. Hold on, before I get ahead of myself. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so in each one of the bundles, there's going to be 2 different ones of these. So you can use them as your cover for a small journal, or like sew this on top of this to make it your cover. And so you have enough to make 2 different ones, or you can have one in the front and one in the back. And it's going to look so cute. And then I think what I'm going to do, I don't know how many will be left over, but I think I'm going to make some little small journals with these little small ones, and then put those in the shop eventually. So I think that's how I'm going to, if you weren't here at the beginning, that's how I'm going to approach my destashing. I'm not going to do it like normal people do because no one said I was normal. I'm going to go and look at my stuff, be inspired, make something out of it that I want to make that, maybe there's something there. Like when I saw all of these, I didn't mind sharing these, but I really, really wanted to do something with the big ones. So as I go through my stuff, I'm going to see, you know, if I get inspired, I'm just going to make something. And then what's left over of that particular item, then that I'm going to make the bundles and destash those that way. But that way you still have a little bit of an inspiration of what to make with it in case, some of you need that. I know a lot of you, have your own ideas, but other people like some inspiration. So that's how that's going to go. So that's how it's going to go, guys. So I think it looks kind of cute. These are going to be cute. I'm telling you. The finished ones and these, whatever you guys do with these are going to look adorable. I can tell. Okay, I got to look up there. It's like a Head Start kit. Okay, I don't know what a Head Start kit is. Do you mean like before school Head Start or just a Head Start? Uh-oh. Hey, Roseanne. Hey, girl. We're just wrapping it up. I'm pooped. My hands are pooped. I've been collaging all night for an hour and 45 minutes. You provide a head start. Wait, we can. Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Why not? Why not? Because sometimes you look at a group of stuff and you go, what the heck can I do with that? Well, let me tell you, my pretty. I'll tell you what you can do with that. Uh, and then what I was thinking, which kind of got me excited, was okay. I really enjoy making those. What do you call those books? The book board books. Always sounds wrong, but that's what they're called, right? Book board books. And so I thought as I go through, um, like I'm making those big ones, right? But then I thought along with the same theme, I could, make some of the little board books, maybe one or two of those. So I'm thinking that's what I'm going to do, where I can until I get tired um, of uh, of just doing little, odd things, which I think that's really what I like doing. So who knows when I'll get tired of that. But I'll make a big journal like the ones I'm making, and then I'll probably also make a little small one out of these and stuff like that. And I'll just make a variety of things, not just one type or one thing, but kind of go along with the theme. I know that a lot of people don't like themes, but I do for some reason. Um, I do like themes. Obviously, I wouldn't have been doing them for 4 years. But I know some people don't. But still, even if you don't follow the theme, you still have a lot of goodies to play with, and you can, do whatever you want with it. You don't have to go with the flow at all. Well, I like the idea of themes a lot, but the people that don't, they've told me that they're not into themes because it's very confining. Um, I don't agree with that because I think it lends to you using more of your creativity. Like, what the heck can I do with this? I think it makes, at least for me, I can only speak for myself, it makes me feel more creative because It's like somebody just gives you a pile of something and tells you, okay, now I want you to make a boat out of this. You go, what? I got to think about that for a while. How do I make a boat out of this? Figure it out. Oh, yeah, collage is causing you pain. Yeah. It's just to sit and watch me collage. I'm sure it's very boring, but it was a good backdrop for the ladies to visit. So just to watch, I think, oh, a little boring. Yeah, there you go. Auntie's got the idea. Just blend them all. Get all your leftovers. I've done that before. It just kind of challenges your creativity, I think. Excuse me. Oh, the other day I went to the store and I like to go over to the bakery day old department and they had those cowboy cookies. Remember, guys? We got those cowboy cookies last year. They had a little bit of everything in them. They had pecans. It had um, chocolate chips. Had a little bit of coconut. Do you guys remember? And we thought, what an odd name, but they were so good. I don't think we ever did figure out why it had that name. I guess it was one of those throw everything in there and just cook them up. I don't see them all the time. Actually, I hadn't ever seen them except that one time I got them on the discount. And then yesterday, boom, there they were. I go, oh my gosh, cowboy cookies. never got so excited about a cowboy cookie. All right, I think these are trimmed and ready to go. So it depends. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be doing tomorrow during the day. I may have tomorrow free to be in here all day. If I am, then I'll start putting the spines together, figure out how thick. I'm going to put 3 signatures in here. And 3 signatures. So I'm not sure exactly about the thickness. And I'm also going to put some file folders with some little pockets in there so that you can stuff a bunch of stuff in there. Now these aren't like soft, just fabric soft, but they are soft cardboard, as you can tell. Whoops. But it's pretty sturdy, guys. And then, like I say, there'll be 3 signatures in there, and then there'll be some type of folder. I think those that have those 3 pockets that I have, I'm going to see if I have enough of those. I think I do. And I'll put those in there. That'll be good. I think that'll work. I think these are going to look nice. Yes, sirree, Bob. I'm liking them. And they're big. You can have a lot of fun and put a lot of stuff in there. Okay, ladies, I'm going to let you go a few minutes early. I am pooped. My hand is bothering me. So I'm going to go run it. And I know a lot of you had said about the cold water. When I go and I put it under some warm water, oh, it feels so good. It just feels so nice. So that's what I'm going to do. All right, ladies, thank you so much for keeping me company. And I will see you sometime, not sometime tomorrow, same time tomorrow. Not sometime. Oh, thank you, Adria. I'm not good at that, as you all know. All right, guys. Thanks again so much. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Good night, everybody.